We're going to be installing the continuous ink system on the Epson Artisan 730. Hit the power button, pops on, it tells you to install the ink cartridges. So when you open the ink cartridges from the package, be sure to leave it so that you can put the cartridges back in. They're going to want you to rip open the whole bag and ruin the whole thing. No need to do that. Just slice one end of it and it peels open nicely, and you're able to save the bag, because we're only going to use these original cartridges to initially install into the printer to get it going. It would be nice if we could use the continuous ink system first thing, but it's not possible to do. You need the original cartridges. So notice I ripped off the yellow tab at the bottom of the cartridge, and then go through and install all of them in the same way. Let it do its initial run up. It's going to take about 7 minutes according to its own statement there. And then we go to power it down. Take out the cartridges, put tape on all of the open areas of the cartridge, wrap them up into the plastic bags that they came in, wrap them as airtight as you can, because you want to put those away for storage for later use. Then gingerly take out the continuous ink system, and you're going to need to make a little notch because the tubes are going to need to flow somewhere. So this is a pretty good area on the 730. It's just a little tab that you'll need to kind of pop out very nicely and cleanly with a razor blade and a pair of pliers. Even using this, it's going to be a kind of a tight fit, so we're going to have to do something just a little bit later on to make sure that that sensor on the door is going to catch just right. So now we install the continuous ink system cartridges just like you would any other cartridges, except these are all kind of sealed together nicely. But you don't want to force anything. It should flow quite well. And then snap each one individually, so you hear a nice clean snap into each one. Ensure that they're all in very well. Bring the hose out through the new hole that we just made. They provide a little holder with some sticky on it that you can put on the side of your printer or wherever it needs to go, and that holds the tubes quite well. So there we can seal it down, but notice that the top doesn't seem to go all the way down. So this is the little peg that sticks out from the top. We're just going to extend that peg with some tape, nothing fancy, and this is not going to be a high use type of a door that you're going to open all the time, so it's not going to wear out too quickly. But you need it to extend further to go down into the sensor hole, so that the printer thinks at least that the top is all the way down. Then we unplug the ink reservoir holes and put in the filters. Allow some airflow so that the ink can flow properly. And we want to turn on the printer. And notice that it builds up and it is just fine. Then you can do your test prints and so forth. Notice it recognizes that the door is open, and now the door is closed, and it pops back up. Boom. Here's the test print from a copy, and it's looking quite well. just to keep everything sealed in the right place and make sure that the tubes don't get crunched. Put a little tape on top of it. That's it.